Viens coucher mon pauvre bébé. Couche-toi presto. Couche-toi ma belle pinotte. Couche-toi ma belle fille. Couche-toi ma belle fille. Couche-toi. Couche des petits bisous. Des petits bisous. Ouais, des petits beaux chiens.
Hello mon beau.
Oh, je le sais. Subway.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedExCup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you. This one might need to get down a little.
Changer les lumières du salon pour du vert.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for fifth. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Why?
Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Fuck.
That should set up another chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well struck. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players. Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. It was on a good line. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Yeah, quality shot that. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well holed.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
That's nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Just one off the lead after that hole. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. Great looking shot this. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This one's dialed in. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Okay, steady now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Gotta try and save the par here.
This one has eyes for the hole. And in it goes for the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The eighth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for top spot. Good shot there, Beamer. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. "12 feet to the cup coming up.
Push me now.
This one's tracking. Yeah, good job. Nice par. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Currently a couple under for the event. The finishing hole on the front nine at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But two solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Good looking shot this. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times. But then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
And down it goes. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back nine here left today.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
De doe
That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And down she goes. Currently 2 under for the event. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Taking aim from about 180 yards here, he shares the lead. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today. On a nice line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. What's in front of them, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Ooh. That's disappointing. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Going with a 3-wood here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
That was sensational, Luke.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he
Hey,
do
ton
the
poste, c'est pas
catching up
barré.
that's necessary?
Now leading by 1 shot.
T'as pas le droit.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500
Je peux
yards
faire un
from the
signalement.
back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Et le ventilateur en haut qui est parti.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Ben, c'est pas du froid, c'est juste de l'air qui circule. Parce que ma fenêtre du bureau
He's
est tout
currently
enlevée.
trailing his rival.
Il
Let's
va
see what
fermer bientôt,
happens
je
here.
pense.
Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
Couche ma fille, couche, il me cache la vue. Beau chien.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Looking good. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just
Non, il
an
me reste
easy
des
wedge
trous
here
encore.
and a
Okay.
chance to still make your
On va
birdie.
marcher dans le bois, là. Hein? C'est même pas frais.
Oh, come on, you're better than that.
Oh.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Un moitié lion. Oui, moi, tu peux dire. Tu veux, toi? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Hein? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'est-ce que tu cherches?
Go on, get in the hole. And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
With just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Currently in first position.
Es-tu au
3
bien
holes
couché?
remaining. This is
Bien
what
couché.
it's all about. Time to see
Bien
who is going to
couché.
get it done.
Ici, bien couché, mon chien, bien couché, mon chien, bien couché, mon chien.
Staying with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh,
C'est
stop
fun,
it.
c'est
What
vendredi.
a way to make your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get
T'as oublié ton
pretty
téléphone.
interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Putting
T'as
for
oublié ton
birdie here.
téléphone.
This one looking really good.
And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 6 under. Why not take another look at that effort?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left, but if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. That's heading for the fairway. Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Just didn't drop.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
And that will take him to 7 under. This is from miles away. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach.
Yeah, whoopie mavadalo.
Make sure you get up the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Splash.
Ta faute, c'est ta faute. Whoopi Barnier, c'est ta faute. Peut-être.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Maudite merde. Ah oui, swing.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament.
In the hole. Get in the hole. Yeah! Ah, tu gagnais. Tu gagnais si je l'avais.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Voilà, ouais.
These are on rail.
Allez, je peux aller ici.
Well done to this player who was able to chain TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday.
Écoute, ça avait 125 000 personnes. C'est hot. Ouais.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Mathérie. Mathérie. Tu sais que c'est pas en temps en haleine, nous autres, que tu vas avoir plus d'affaires, hein? C'est pas comme ça que ça marche, hein? C'est au courant. Hein, Whoopi Barnier?